it, and welcome to Craps Hawaii. This evening I'm going to be showing you a 130 strategy that I call the 130 short stack. I've had showed you a depress and repress strategy with the 130, but to distinguish this strategy from the depress repress, I'm just going to call this the short stack. The whole idea behind this is for us to take 2-3 hits, and then we're going to just take everything down and see how much profit we can make or how much we can minimize our loss on a bad table. So I've got 5 hands as usual, 130 a hand, and our first hand is already laid out right here. Okay, so most of you, if you watch my videos, you've seen the depress, represses, and so you know what we can do. There's a lot of options. So tonight we're just going to call this the short stack, as if we're playing on a very bad table and we need to get our money and make some profit or cut our losses as much as we can, as fast as we can. Okay, so let's get started. We're not going to be working on a come out. And let's see what happens. So hard 6. 3-3, hard 6. $12. 6-6, 12. And we don't really like that. Nobody does, that you're throwing numbers that you cannot collect, because it's just, you know, like I said, bad tables. You might throw 3 to 4 numbers, sometimes 5, 6, pretty much the limit on a bad table. So when you throw numbers you cannot collect, you're just working your way closer to that 6 rows. So we threw 3 numbers already. I don't want them to come out. Now 12 and then 11. Oh, just died right there. Well, 6 winner. Okay, so 2, 4, 6. So we're gonna collect $35. Okay, so I don't have a, you know, I only got the right amount of hands, so I guess what I'm gonna have to do is make change. And that's our $35 win. So what we want to do is we want to take down, do that, take this, give $1, and take $59 back. If I had ones, I would be taking $60 back. We got $35 here, so we're gonna make this a 36. So just tell the dealer to take you to 36. Okay, so that's 18, right there, point was made. So we're coming out. Again, we're not working on the come outs. 9. So point is 9. 3, 6, 9. 5. Okay, so 5 pays 50 for 1. And now we're all down. And I'm just gonna color these up real quick so we can at the end be faster to count. Okay, so that's our first hand. We made the point. We'll just sit and wait till the shooter sevens out or makes his point, and at that time we'll decide whether we're going to go back on with him if he made his point, or if he sevens out, then we'll just come out on the next shooter. So I'm just going to rotate my dice, just because I feel like, the dice didn't 7 out, and so it could come out as 7 again. So I'm just going to rotate the dice. Okay, dice out. Seven, but we're not working. Dice out. 9. Okay, 0.945. We're looking for 2 hits, maybe 3, depending on how the dice is rolling and if I want to take a chance. Dice out. Ace deuce. 1, 2, 3. Dice out. 2, 3, 5. So that pays us $49.50 for 1. But because of what I want to do, I'm going to take 49. So with our $49, we're going to take a quarter from a 5. We're going to take $10 from our win. We're going to take the quarter from the 9. We're going to take $10 from our win. So we short stacking this deck as fast as we can. Okay, short stacking these place bets. So we're taking $79 right now, and we got 100 on the table yet. 2, 3, 5. So like I said, with this 130, there's a lot of options, and to get to know all of them, you need to practice it and try it out for yourself, that you can see your options. Dice out. Aces. Dice out. 5. Go say 5 pays us $28. we're all down. So that's what I mean by we short stacking this. That's two more green. Now remember, we're not here to make a bunch of money. We're trying to stay in the game, cut our losses, because if the table is bad, this is what we need to do. So 1, 4, 5. Like I said earlier, we're just gonna wait till the shooter sevens out, makes his point, then we'll decide what we want to do. Okay, so we're gonna be coming out. We're not working. I'll set my bets up later because we're not working. Dice out. Aces. So we're already on our third hand. Dice out. Two, 5, 2, 5, 7. Excuse me. This looks like gonna be a tough act. Aces and a 7. At least it's coming on the come out. Dice out. That's 2 7s in a row. Getting a little bit leery, but I did change the dice. 2, 5, 7. Maybe this dice doesn't like that set. Let's try another set. Dice out. 9. Hopefully that set will help. 3, 6, 9. Dice out. 1, 5, 6. $35. And you know what we did the last time? This time we can just do this. You know what I'm saying? We don't have to take the 6 and 8. We can take 50 right now and leave this like this. The other way we took what, 60 I think it was. Or 59. 1, 5. But I just want to show you some options. I mean, we could really take this down to $10, but what would happen is if we come back and hit the 6, I mean, we hit the 6 and take the 9, and then we come back, hit the 9, and you got it at 10, you're only going to take $14. So I'm only looking for 2 to 3 hits, so I'm going to stay at 20, so we can take it back at least a quarter. Dice out. 6 again. 6 pays 35. And at that point, what we will do is do this and take this one down. Okay, but we got our 2 hits, so we're down. We're gonna short stack this all the way, so that's 2 more green. So that was our third hand working on our fourth. Okay, so I'm running out of colors of dice, so I'm gonna mix the dice colors, and you know they're all the same size, no different. So I just wanna change it up. Okay, dice out. 10. 4, 6, 10. Dice out. 9. Okay, so 9 pays $49 or 50 for one. Okay, what we're gonna do now is we're gonna take this, we're gonna put 20 over there, we're gonna do this, we're gonna put 20 over there, and we're gonna take back this time $79. Okay, so it all depends on what number hit and what you can do. But in this situation, because we hit a 9, this is how I'm going to short stack this placement. Take as much as you can, as fast as you can, and that's what we're trying to do. Dice out. 9 again. Another $28. Or this I'll take 30 for 2. Okay, and we're short stacking it, so down we go. Two more green chips. That was our fourth hand. Now we're working on our fifth. And as I said, you know, we're just gonna let the shooter roll out. And I'm sure you know by now I'm not the shooter. I'm just playing on the outside. Okay, so next set. We're now working, dice out. 2, 4, 6. 2, 4, 6. Only looking for 2 to 3 hits. 1, 4, 4, 1. Set. Dice out. 6 winner, right back. That dice just dug in there with the corner. Sharp, these dice. So 1, 6 winner. Pays us 35. And we gotta give $1, so I'm just gonna take it from here. And we're gonna just have them take us to 18 each, and we're gonna take $60. Okay, so That's one hit. Dice out. 4. 0.4. 1, 3, 4. Dice out. 1, 5, 6. So 18 pays us 21. And so what we would do is this, take the dollar, take this 9 to 20, take this 5 to 20, and we got $100, $111 back. And what do we do? Short stack it. Okay, so we're gonna short stack it. This time it's 3 green, so 3 green, and we're off. That was 1, 6, but the point was 4. I think that's what it was. But we didn't worry about making a point because we just short stacking this because the table was bad. And so we want to just short stack it, take our wins or minimize our loss because the table is bad. So let's count it out. Okay, 1 green. Okay, so 5 hands of 130 adds up to being 650. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 50. So that's our start money. We ended up making 1, 2, 3, 50, 60, $364 profit. And that's the whole purpose of short stacking this 130. Okay, I didn't call it depress, repress because we didn't take it down and build it back up and play it to try and see if we can make more money. We just wanted to, table's bad, we want to cut our losses if it's possible to minimize the loss or take as much win as we can with 2 hits. Okay, so we made $364 in 2 hits. Now, if the table cannot give me 2 hits, and I understand what I call rubbish numbers that we don't collect, you hear me always say that on my videos, numbers that we cannot collect because we're only playing the inside and we're getting 4s and 10s and 2s and 12s and 11s, whatever. We cannot collect that. That's what I call rubbish numbers. And the more times you throw on a choppy to bad table, you might have only 3 to 6 rolls, and a lot of times you're going to see the 7. So what we need to do is short stack our 130. Okay, we're not going to depress and repress on bad table, because if we started to depress it down to like 76 or 66 inside, and we take 1 or 2 hits and 7 out, we would have lost more money than just short stacking it, take our money right off the table right away. Okay, so this is the short stack, and I might run through it another time and we can see what happens. Maybe the table get worse and we cannot even collect anything at all, and then we'll have to see how much we could minimize our loss by doing that. Okay, so anyway, thanks for watching. Please subscribe. The subscription is free, and if you subscribe and hit the bell on the subscription, that when there is a new video coming out, you'll be notified right away. So I'm sure, I have a lot of views and comments, but it doesn't add up to as much of the subscriptions. So that must just mean people think you gotta pay for subscribing. You don't. It's free. Okay. Other than that, I have my dry fit polo shirts, t-shirts, and if you want to order some, just email me at Maker of Dreams. And as always, if you have a personal question or you need advice on something, go ahead and email me your phone number and I'll get back to you. Thank you very much for viewing Craps Hawaii, and maybe stay tuned for part 2. Other than that, going to the casinos, like I always say, try to stay alive.